The Flash issue 49 sees Barry and Wally's destructive race around the world gain the attention of not just the Justice League, but also Amanda Waller, who along with Steve Trevor deploy the US Army to stop the speedsters. Barry and Wally blast through the army, dismantling all of their weaponry, meaning Waller will give the League one chance to stop them before she calls in Task Force X. During their race, Barry continues to try and reason with his friend, but Wally still says this isn't about Barry anymore and he's trying to help people not forget what they had. The race gets more and more intense and the effects are beginning to be felt all around the universe, even in the microverse. The Justice League arrive in Smallville and learn the speedsters are Flash and Wally. Barry meanwhile tries to tell Wally that he and Batman have been investigating what is going on with the universe, but that angers Wally even more, seeing as Barry never actually trusted him with that information. Batman meanwhile thinks that they will tire themselves out, but Superman is adamant on stopping them now before anyone, including themselves, get hurt. As the Flashes loop around past them again, Superman takes off after them, hot on their tail, trying to get them to stop, but the speedsters are too fast even for him. Green Lantern meanwhile tries to create a giant wall of pure willpower to stop them, but Wally barrels right through it, forcing Barry to save his friend Hal, whose ring is almost destroyed by the sheer force Wally exude on the wall. Barry is angry that Wally didn't even slow down to help Hal, but Wally says that he knew Barry would save him. Wally asks when did Barry stop trusting him, but he says he never actually did, and to prove it, he will try and help Wally. Speeding up, they both begin to pass through the Speed Force, but Wally is faster than Barry, leaving him only feeling pain and warning Wally that they aren't running through the Speed Force anymore. After a giant explosion, the two Flashes are thrown from whatever they were running in, and soon they find themselves are still connected to the Speed Force, meaning they didn't destroy it. They also find themselves surrounded by their allies, who demand to know what has happened. The world, however, is damaged thanks to their race, and Barry says they didn't destroy the Speed Force, they only broke it. Wally is only concerned with his children, who haven't reappeared. The League are all defeated in an instant, however, by Professor Zoom, as he arrives, thanking Wally for giving him access to what lies beyond the Speed Force. He says that he studied the Flash and learned how far they would go for family and used that to his advantage to trick Wally. Hunter says that he did what a hero would do and took a risk, and he reveals that Eobard kept the original Flash ring and no one so far has lived up to its legend like Eobard thought Barry would. Opening the ring, Hunter dons the Flash's original costume, dubbing himself the Flash, the master not just of the Speed Force, but of the many forces of the multiverse, including the Strength and Sage forces. The superpowered Hunter says he's going to kill both Wally and Barry and save them from the hellish future and finally bring back the life that was taken from him. The Flash issue 49 sees Hunter Zolomon's inevitable betrayal take place in the best possible way as the heroes of the DC universe try and stop Barry and Wally from breaking apart the Speed Force. At first I was kind of upset Wally would just help Hunter, but as these issues kept progressing, his reasoning that the Flash would do anything for his family worked really well and allowed him to manipulate Wally in a still really in-character way. So far, Flash War has been my favorite DC summer event, and it's a fantastic mix of compelling character development for Wally, Barry, Eobard Thawne, Hunter Zolomon, pretty much every Flash character you can think of, and it's full of fast-paced action as seen in this issue, and it introduces some really great twists and new concepts to the Flash lore. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.